How's it going? My name is Jadrian Clark. I'm originally from Lakeland, Florida.
The MVP trophy of the European League of Football Championship game.
Jadrian, it's your trophy.
I've been playing for the UWE Bullets for the 2023 and 24 season, current MVP and reigning champion of the BUCS League. Dan Mayer, the head coach, reached out to me all the way back in 2019, and I came over to Bristol when Hillside facility here was just finished being built and ran a camp for the guys here. And then ever since then, Coach Dan is just checking in with me regularly as I was playing professionally in Germany. And every year we just sort of talked about maybe possibly getting me to come over to do my master's. And this past season, we finally were able to make it happen. Yeah, so the NBA is something that I had always dreamed of achieving one day. And the university here has a great program. I obviously have a passion for football, but also entrepreneurship, and I've learned a ton being in an NBA program. So the marketing system is different. The teaching style is a little bit different. It's a really cool system. They got great resources here at the university to support you in your academic endeavors, and it's great. Yeah, I think that's been one of the highlights, is being around so many people that are so passionate about the game, even though we're in a foreign country to the game. Coach Dan obviously was a good player back in the day, and now has done an unbelievable job building up this program. Coach Frankie, a former offensive lineman that played professionally as well, and does a great job of building camaraderie with the guys and makes it fun. Even some of our, volunteer coaches, sort of like Coach Rhein, an American guy that came over that now lives in Bristol. Yeah, it's been a really awesome time to be around guys that are passionate about the game, and they do it for the love and fun of it. Man, there's so many. That's a tough one. Obviously, I'm half Irish, with my dad being from Ireland, and we got a guy on the team who's from Ireland as well. Had sort of been a career backup here for a couple of years at the university. Been playing DB, moved over to receiver, and I really, started growing to like the guy. His name's Max, and in a game, where he hadn't got much playing time, we brought him in, and we ran a little double move, and he scored his first touchdown ever of his career. He'd never even scored one in practice, so it was just cool to see a guy like that keep constantly working hard, being positive, and bringing so much enthusiasm to the team to finally get that payoff and reward of a touchdown. It's just, man, it's awesome. That's what football's all about. Yeah, it's awesome. We were a really close-knit group of guys this season. The bus rides are fun, hanging out at the dorms, going to classes together. It's really cool. Kind of getting that American and British camaraderie. I think kind of the turning point for us was early on in the season we had a couple bye weeks, and that is something that Coach Dan and Frankie and Coach T encouraged us to use our bye weeks to go and travel and go and see as much of the world as possible. So we hopped on Google Flights and just looked up where was a cheap place to go. We found 50-pound flights to Tenerife. It's in a Spanish island, somewhere warm, so we wanted to go down there and enjoy the beach. So I think about 10 of us went down there, and man, it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. We were swimming in nice water, going to beaches, having great meals, and we just became a really close group after that. Unbelievable. Obviously in the university system over here, it's not quite the same as the American university system, but UWE does a great job of trying to make it as close and as replicated as close as possible. We have our own private gym for the performance athletes. We have a nutritionist, as you said. We have a strength conditioning coordinator. We got a great media team, and we also have Emily, who for me was invaluable. I came into the season with a little bit of an injury from previously playing in Germany, as I was saying earlier, and she did an unbelievable job of supporting me throughout the season and giving me different therapies and different sessions to heal me up to close to 100% now. I think there's unbelievable opportunity here, because when you come play at UWE, especially in this second half of the season, we're the only place in the world still playing American football. So I think a lot of the teams in Europe sort of tune in and put their eyes on us and kind of see which players could be stand-up players for them come the summer after our season. Two of my receivers here went on to get professional contracts, and I think a few other guys might end up still getting signed. Bristol is very underrated. It's a city that I didn't know much about until I got here. Obviously you hear about London, Manchester, maybe Liverpool as an American, but I think Bristol's a hidden gem. It's got a lot going for it. It's got a good economy. It's got great food. It's got a great downtown area, great nightlife. So there's a ton to do here, and it's an awesome place to live. Yeah, take the leap. I mean, it's going to change your life forever. You're going to walk away with a master's degree, a postgraduate degree, which is going to set you up for success later on in life, while at the same time giving you an opportunity to continue playing the game that you love, and maybe potentially parlay that into a professional contract. So there's really no negatives. There's a ton of support staff to help you figure out a way to make it happen, and yeah, go for it.